Good morning, campmate. We're going to review the Chakracise that we did this morning. So remember that this is about stimulating the different levels of energy of our body, the 7 different chakras, and then also extending that energy out. So the first chakra we're going to do is called the root chakra, and the color and the vibrational color is red. So we're going to be working with that figure 8 motion. Just think of a figure 8 below you on the ground, so the hips are going to actually move back and forth. When we do this figure 8 motion, it gets movement of the hips and what's called the sacroiliac joint. That sacral pump mechanism pumps the cerebral spinal fluid around the brain and around the nervous system, brings vital nutrients to the body. Great to do in the morning when you first wake up because you start to get that motion, you've been asleep, get some fresh nutrients up into the brain. Each of these movements take about 30 seconds to a minute. Some of you might want to do a little bit longer if it feels good, but at least 30 seconds of motion in these areas and stimulation of these areas is important for the stimulation of the different energy levels of the body. So these spinning energies of chakra have a certain vibration and a certain movement. So there are certain sounds that we do with each one of the chakras, which we'll actually go into on our last day of the 8th day. So we're going to be following up with some of these at the Ansel Hoffman Park with the Chakracise, and so we'll just continue on what we did this morning. So the figure 8 is the root chakra and the color is red. The next one we talked about starting at the belly button, and think of a circle running along the ribs back to the belly button, and then another circle below stimulating these points. This stimulates the circulation of the digestive tract and eliminating a toxin. So we just want to work these points. We can just do a little movement or acupressure points along these areas. Just pushing in, making a figure 8 motion, coming back through the belly button, and then working down on the lower, down to the pubic bone, and back up to the belly button. Just working these points. We typically go around 8 times around the process, stimulating. You can, if you find a point that's a little restrictive, you can get some energy into that area. Now the color for your sacral chakra, which is this area, is orange. You want to you can visualize orange. You can close your eyes if you want when you do this and just feel the energy moving through the abdominal area. A lot of people carry a lot of tension and stress into this part of their body, so they hold it in their gut. These stimulation points help relax the central nervous system, especially that fight or flight, the sympathetic nervous system. When the sympathetic nervous system is relaxed, then our digestive tract, which is the parasympathetic, works more freely and eliminates toxins better. So great way to just do these stimulation points for the sacral chakra. Remember the color for this area is orange. And so just want to, just like the colors of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we want to just stimulate these areas. If you find a certain point that might be a little sore, kind of hold it. A lot of times the right lower quadrant, this ileocecal valve, can get a little congested, just kind of pulling, can restrict a lot of the blockage in through the lower colon area. So just work these points, and you do that, like I say, about 8 times around. We'll just finish up with this one here. Okay, the next one is your chi chakra, your solar plexus. So the color here is yellow. And so our breath, our diaphragm is very important. There's a couple ways to do this process, a little bit more advanced. In Qigong, which is a traditional, or it's a Chinese form of martial arts / ways to increase your energy, is the last one that I'll show you. And it's a little bit more advanced. So first off, we're just going to take a wider stance, and we're going to focus our breath in through our nose down to our abdominal area. When we focus our breath, we want to breathe in for about a second. Really deep, hold it for 4 seconds, and then blow out. Really force exhale all the air out through your mouth. Okay, do that again. In, holding in. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's bringing that energy to that solar plexus area, your chi area. In again. Holding for 4 seconds. Pushing out. This helps pull a lot of the toxins out of the lymphatic area. The cisterna chyli, which is the part of the lymphatics, focuses right here. In again. Now you can increase this motion and exhalation if you add a little bit of movement to it. This is a little bit more advanced in the morning. Sometimes you may just want to do the breath, but you can actually take a deep breath in and then exhale. Deep breath in, hold 4 seconds, exhale, force exhale throughout your mouth, inhale, in Qigong, we would actually do about 8 breaths like that, but we do it actually a little bit more forced where we're actually bringing that energy down. So it's like this. So when we do that, we're really pushing the air out. That really helps the lymphatic system and bringing the energy to the body. The next one is what we did, it's that love vibration. So we want to have our heart chakra. This chakra was yellow, this one, the heart chakra, is green. Think of green for growth and new life and new love that's actually you're sending out. So when we focus on this area, we want to bring our head slightly up and we want to do that vibration of. So we say the word love. And it's good to have our head back, our arms relaxed, and take a deep breath in. Do that again. So we can do that 8 times. When we focus that vibration to this area, we want to send love to ourselves, send love out to those that we love, and out into our community and our neighborhood, and out into the world. So that vibration is very important, not only for our own cells, like we talked about bringing that with the water cells and all those crystals that were shown. We want to bring that vibration of love to our own body so that it gets our cellular level vibrating. So this is your heart chakra. It's green, and I would recommend 8 breaths while saying the love. The next is your throat chakra, okay, your voice, and the energy in through your arms. So when we do this, Satali is the breath part of it. So you're going to protrude your tongue out through your mouth while you're moving your arms. And you do this for about 30 seconds. Each one of these take about 30 seconds to do. So a little within 5 minutes you can go through the whole Chakracise. So what you're going to do is you're just going to move your arms, right arm clockwise, remember, for the future. Left arm counterclockwise for the past, as works left and right brain. Now what you're going to do is you're going to protrude your tongue out as far as you can while you're breathing very deep. This brings oxygen to the lower part of the lung and the outer part of each of the parts of the lung fields. So it's like this. So we're sticking our tongue out while we're breathing very deep in and out. If sticking your tongue out is difficult, you can put your tongue at fire point, which is the roof of your mouth. And do the same thing, but it's best if you protrude the tongue. This opens up different parts of the trachea for more oxygen, and you're moving your arms for that 30 seconds. The next are for your third eye, that higher vision chakra. So these are stimulation points starting here. Each of these points working along the eyes and coming up along the brow, down to the third eye and back down, work this circular motion. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now you want to stimulate, you can do it with 1, 2, or 3 fingers. Around the nose it's good with 1, and you can get a little bit broader contact as we go around. So each of these points, you want to make sure that you're breathing nice and deep and slow as you go through it. So you're just stimulating these points. These are great ways to stimulate the sinus system. If you have a lot of sinus pressure, these points will actually open up your sinuses. I've had patients that have tear duct problems, and so they actually can't produce tears, and you work these points, and it helps the tear ducts, and if you have dry eyes, this is a great point right at this point. These stimulation points are actually helping with that sixth chakra, the higher vision chakra, working up along the temples, circular motions. This is where you can work a little bit more with several fingers, working up and down, coming along the brow, the top of the forehead. And then when you get to the third eye chakra, work those processes, okay? And you want to do right hand clockwise, left hand counterclockwise, right brain, left brain. And then you come right down and finish with where you started. The next one, the last one, this area which we're focusing on is indigo. The throat is blue, so it's red at the root chakra, yellow at your sacral chakra, actually orange, yellow at the solar plexus chakra, green at your heart, blue at your throat, indigo at the third eye, and then purple at the top. And you want to just stimulate different points on the top of the head. Okay, you'll find sometimes little points are a little bit sore. We should have movement of the cranial bones of the head. There's 22 actual different bones of the skull. It's not just one bone. And these little sutures between each of the bones should stay flexible. If not, we actually restrict the flexibility of the skull to expand and contract, and don't allow the cerebral spinal fluid to flow like it's supposed to. Then you're going to come down to the ears. You're going to just pull, and you can stimulate these points. Okay, just pulling on the ears, just stimulating the ears, pulling forward. This is great to open up some of the blockage of the Eustachian tube and into the ears. The last one, so we've got the 7 chakras that are with the body. The last is the 8th chakra. And this is where you do the movement. Think it's like a heart. You're going up like this and coming down. Okay? Up like this and coming down. So you want to do this with breath. When you're doing this, you want to think of sending love, sending your energy out into the universe, out to those that you want to connect with. Your intention today is to actually love yourself more, love more that you come in contact with, and send that love out into the world. That's how we finish the Chakracise. So this literally only takes about 5 minutes to do. I guarantee if you do this on a regular basis, it'll make a huge difference in how you wake up the day, clarity of your mind, digestive problems, that feeling of better circulation and better air that you get into your body. Just those few minutes of doing these Chakracise movements make a huge difference in the quality of your health. So have an awesome day and look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks.